There we go.
There we go. Welcome, guys. Inside the End Farm.
I'm going to stretch like this real quick before I sit on my seat.
Season 5. You made it, guys. Season 5. Look, we have flowers now. That's actually how we upgraded.
Yeah, so
Wow.
this is the season where we have this guy over here who looks like Mateo, and then we have the local celebrity Miguel Terraz defeat our wing challenges.
I heard you won a wing challenge. Is that what happened?
I don't know. I have no proof of it besides
did
the
you win?
shirt and being on Trapper's website.
They didn't give you a belt or anything, did they?
I know they did give me a gift card for $15.
So I can do the wing challenge. So I can use it to pay for my wing challenge.
You could. That'd be weird if you I'm using this to pay for a different wing challenge.
It is in perpetuity paying for wing challenges.
I mean, you could. That's what they should.
I'll pay it forward too. Okay, if you give it to me, I'll pay it forward next time.
You are now the new wing challenge.
You are a new challenger. You changed.
Yeah. So, how are you? You're saying? We had our new.
We're gonna talk about this beers first.
Actually, we're not going to talk about these beers.
You didn't get the other beers?
Keep going.
I guess I just have to drink this beer. Hey, mango sour. I don't even have to say pros for this one because I already was drinking it.
Yeah, that's okay. That was the count. Okay.
It's yummy.
Beers.
Brooklyn Ale. Okay. Post. Chill. I think we've had this before, but
we definitely had it before. Yeah, but this is called had to be a diet beer.
Should have had it. We had more sour. That's
okay. Yes, I didn't ever bring beers.
Yummy.
And then the lighting here is to die for.
You should have some of those Aldi's beers. We got to go through all the Aldi's beers next.
We do. Actually, some of those are pretty good.
Aldi's now in our area now is beer. And I had the pumpkin ale. It's good. It's good beer.
Yeah.
I never want to try the stout. I want to do that.
A lot of those I think are from Trader Joe's. Where they also
I wouldn't doubt that at all.
But,
yeah.
but you know what?
I don't know why they did it now, but I'll take it. I'll take beer. Sure. I mean, if you want me to come to you more Aldi's, you're going to have beer, and then I'm going to hug the beer like this.
Yeah, it's like a good price, too. So that's nice.
It was good. And it's just a good beer. Yeah, so now you can continue. How are you doing besides, your flaming butthole?
Trappers.
Flaming butthole?
Yeah, so I did the wing challenge at Trappers Pizza Pub, which we did this because one of the guys from our trainers of our new system were getting at work. He's like, I want to go to the hottest wing place. Want the hottest wings. I love hot stuff. And I'm like, okay, dude. And so we go to Trappers Pizza Pub, and he gets the Inferno wings. And he's like, these are really hot, being all snobby about it. I'm like, there's a wing challenge. You want to do it, bro? And he's like, no. I'm like, well, so you do it first, and I'll do it. I'm like, okay. And I go up there, and I go up to the front counter, and there's like a very young woman working on this, like 18 or 19, maybe even younger. But I go, hey, so there's like a wing challenge here. You guys still do that? And she just looks at me like she's like, I fucking shit in her cereal. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, I have to ask someone. And I was like, okay. He's like, yeah. And so I'm like, and I look back, I'm like, oh, maybe. And so she goes to the back, and I'm like, I'll just wait. I can wait. So I walked away, and then she came to the table. She's like, they said they can do the wings tonight if you want. I was like, okay. And so right then I knew they weren't, because it's like, eat 10 of our Inferno wings in 10 minutes. I knew it wasn't the wings that they had there, because I was like, there's no way that they'd be like, can we give 10 of the wings we already sell to this guy? So I was like, they have a special thing. And so
you gotta wear the black gloves when you do it.
Yeah. So the guy, they're all looking at me like I'm either crazy or a hero, in behind the line, because oh my god, this guy, already, just this guy, and so I'm like, cool, I'm gonna die, that's fine. So they bring it to the table, and they're steaming hot. I'm like, can I let these? I will eat these in 10 minutes. Can I let them cool so I don't have 3rd-degree burns in my mouth? She's like, oh yeah, of course. And so she comes back almost exactly 2 minutes later, because she has a timer. It's just timing. And so she starts the timer, and I start eating the wings. And there's actually, I can show you a video of it, because someone took a fast motion video of it. We won't show it here though. Not for you. It'll be unless you're a Patreon subscriber.
Yeah, it'll be a Patreon subscriber, $10 tier.
The Army Ant level and up. Okay.
Yeah.
So I this is all being filmed by the people that are doing our CRM, so people that we kind of know and we've talked to in Zoom meetings, but they're all cheering me on, of course, because these devilishly hot wings that are they're definitely cayenne and ghost pepper. They taste good though. They're not it's not habanero, and maybe a little habanero, but like it's like the habanero for the heat. It's not like for the flavor.
It's not like a scorpion pepper. Scorpion pepper sucks.
Garbage. It's not like it's not like the bomb sauce or something. It's very good. It's a very good sauce. That's tasty, but it's super.
Ghost pepper's a good flavor.
It kicks like after the third wing. I was like, whew. And they're really big wings. I recommend Trappers if you're just getting wings because they're really meaty, and they have half price wings on Wednesdays, so just really wet. Okay. So I only paid $8 for this challenge, by the way.
One day I'll have enough time on a Wednesday to do that, so I'm hoping one day.
Yeah, it's totally worth it. Except for the next day, which we'll talk about. I'll get to these in 10 minutes, allotted 7 minutes and about 32 seconds. I finish this challenge, vanquish it. They were super impressed. People at the bar were talking about me, I guess. So probably like that guy's an idiot, something like that. But that's all I was told.
Like this guy, he's the chosen one. Should we invite him into our secret group? He can eat anything. Guys, the secret is to save the crappiest little wing for last. Because then you're like, oh man, I don't know if I can eat one more. And you're like, oh, he's just tiny. So yeah, had a great time. Great night with those guys. Came home, still felt good. It wasn't that burny. At 6 a.m. I would have drank some like Pepto or something.
I see. What I should have done is our normal wing challenge remedy of vanilla milkshake, French fries. But I didn't. I was too busy like chatting and stuff, and I just forgot to order stuff.
You're a chatty Cathy, so that makes sense.
Well, it's with people I don't see a lot, and people that are. And the one guy is like a super nerd. He's like a Star Wars nerd. He also that same guy that is the hot wings guy too. After he saw me eating, he's like, "Oh, I think I'm full. I don't know." And I'm like, I did this just so you do that, my friend. And now I know who you truly are. I see your mind. In your heart. Yeah, but 6 a.m. day after Christmas. I got up. I popped up out of bed and I'm like, this is gonna hurt. And then I ran downstairs because I'm like, I'm not being embarrassed in the upstairs bathroom. So I'm downstairs. I sit down and I just like my whole body starts sweating. Like I'm like the meat has reached my intestines, has reached my large intestine at this point. So just like pure pain. Like I'm not like. It's not on fire, but it's like your body is telling you something is wrong inside you, and it did pass, and it was passed, but yeah, I had like maybe like about 5-10 minutes where I actually was kind of like kneeling like a monk on the ground because I didn't know if I had to jump up.
Oh please! Please!
I was like, do I have to pop up and do this, or do I have to spin and do this? I don't know.
I've done that before.
Yeah, so
I pulled the garbage can over and puked while I was diarrhea.
Yeah. So I was like, do I need? But I didn't. I diminished.
I was sick though. I wasn't.
I shall diminish and go into the west. And I faded into the wall. It was fun.
Mirror of Iristad, you're like.
How's your week been? It has to be better than that.
Yeah,
right?
it's
top it.
It's been something. The last couple weeks, definitely learning a little bit more about myself. I have a nice new place though. 1 bedroom, but
you burned the old one down, right?
In my mind, yes.
How do you picture it?
I got some free stools, so that's pretty nice.
And a really cheap couch.
And a $50 couch. Yeah, it's like the talk of the town. My red couch.
The mighty rainbow. The talk of the town.
Your wife Jamie sent me 3 couches.
Dude, if you ever need a cheap thing, ask Jamie.
Well, I kind of forgot about Facebook Marketplace. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. But she sent me 3 couches. One was free and 2 were $50. But that red one I fell in love with immediately. I could tell it was brand new. And so I get there and there's it's an older couple and they're like, yeah, we don't ever use the couch anymore. We just sit in our recliners or like the old couple that kind of like stare at the sunset or something and like read a paper. And so they're like, we got this couch here. And he's like, I just wanted you to know that I want to thank you for this because my wife is really nervous about this going to a good home. And I was there with Aiden and Gemma. By the way, 2-seater van. So you can guess that one of them was not in the seat.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, Aiden was definitely sitting on the couch on the way back.
That's
he also sent a Snapchat of himself sitting on the carpeted van saying, I thought there was supposed to be candy in here. And I was like, that's a good one. That's a good one, kid. It's funny.
Also, your landlord just lets you borrow his van.
That was great. That van is old as fuck, but it works still.
Did you put some gas in it or something?
He said, I don't care if you put gas in it. Gemma also pointed at the window because this van is 37 years old. And she goes, "What is this thing doing?" It was the thing that rose up the window. It's like, you wouldn't know. You're a kid.
That van is in great shape for being that old.
Yeah, it's only got like 60,000 miles on it.
You must just use it for kidnapping children.
That's it. You know?
I'll kidnap 1,000 children.
And he does it like it's locally sourced. It's like very close.
You don't go too far with him on the kidnapping.
My landlord Bill looks like he probably watched this fan of the podcast, Bill.
Hey, we love you, dude. You're awesome.
He looks like Jonathan Noble. John Noble?
Jonathan. It doesn't.
John Noble.
John Noble's fine.
John Noble from.
I don't think he's like
Fringe. He plays
You're not familiar. Only my friends call me John.
Only my friends call me Jonathan. But he is. He played
Denethor.
Denethor in Lord of the Rings.
Peter Bishop.
That's what I was
Walter Bishop.
Walter Bishop. Yeah.
That was me. I played Peter Bishop. The Skulls, man. Joshua Jackson. That was my Joshua Jackson. Do you have a Joshua Jackson impression?
Hey, it's me, Peter Bishop.
Perfect. No.
I say my name for some reason.
Guys, we got some news.
Best way to do it.
So I eschewed the news the last 2 weeks because I've just been too busy. But I do have some good news.
Okay.
Including the best news. Hollywood writers vote to accept new contract and end the writer's strike. 99% in favor of the contract, actually. So hopefully it's a good one for them.
It must be a good one. They must have got a lot of the stuff they wanted for this.
I wonder why. It's like almost like if you don't feel right your shows, you lose a lot of money.
And this is a problem. It's pervasive in most job environments now where they're like, well, we'll just get away with this until someone catches us.
Yeah,
paying people shitty, giving them shitty benefits. Guys, do what you can to help yourself, okay? We all should have more money and should be able to afford things. And
look at this communist over here.
Unfortunately, not like I just paid, and this was the best price I could find, $1,100 for a 1-bedroom in Syracuse. Not even in Syracuse. And I'm definitely not knocking this guy because he gave me a really good price on this. Everything's paid for, but every other place I looked at was more expensive than that.
I think with that, it includes.
Run a establishment that I should be making enough money to have a house, but I can barely afford an apartment with the money I'm making.
Yeah,
And these people make less than me, all the people that work under me. So I'm like, make all the money you can, do what you can to get that money.
Dude, one of the people that we just hired,
crap.
His former job we hired him from, he was making $14.50 an hour. And I'm like, how did you even live?
That didn't make any sense.
What?
Like, how do you even you can't even live anywhere.
Like, that's not even like
you can't even pay rent.
Like, I didn't even get it.
Did you live on a mattress?
I'm so confused.
You were homeless?
I'm confused about this. Please come join us.
It's so stupid. Like,
and we're not much more, but we're at least caring about people and trying.
And then we have
these.
This company has grown like the best profits ever had, and these people are making $14.55 an hour. You know, like, come on, guys. There's got to be something better than this. And so I'm always like, I'm glad these guys are getting what they deserve, getting paid for their voice acting, not having AI just take their voice and then they can't. Get it for free.
So about that though, SAG-AFTRA talks have actually ground to a halt because studio reps say the alliance of the studio reps they're represented by the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. Those guys are not the good guys. Say the gap between the parties is too great. With SAG actually claiming the studios are trying bully tactics to get them to like basically like, everyone will starve if you don't come back to work, and stuff like that. They also claim that they came to the table with like they basically put out a negotiation. Then when they came to the table, had a lower thing, and we're like, you got to take this lower one now instead of like negotiating up to try and meet their demands, which is kind of shitty. It's kind of fucking shitty. So pay fucking and you're gonna be like, what about like Dwayne the Rock Johnson? If for every Dwayne the Rock Johnson, there's like 50 to 100
character actors that are just working job to job.
They're making like fucking thousands a week. But
or
also
like
now
we're having companies tell them, hey, we have your voice recorded in AI, so we don't need you anymore.
Yeah, or like come in for post and we'll like just film you like this and put words in your mouth. And it's like, okay, and not getting paid extra for that shit too. So yeah, let's support you guys. I love that people are like, these actors, like, you don't want to fucking watch nothing on TV. Fuck you. You're not only going to watch sports all the time. You want to watch a good movie. You watch a fun movie. You watch the fucking Marvels.
You pay Travis Kelce $20 million a year, So, like, why can't you pay an actor that a price that they deserve to get to act,
Yeah, at least lower.
Even the shittiest football player gets paid like $140,000 a year. You can't pay an actor that much? Like, yes, you can because you're making enough money.
Yeah, well,
I know that because I am an actor. I have an IMDb page.
Pieces of the Blake over here.
Yeah.
He had his own pseudo podcast at one point. Did you join SAG-AFTRA?
I didn't. I don't have an agent.
So you're a scab. You're a filthy scab.
No, I haven't acted since then, so I'm not a scab. I would only be a scab if I...
Get in the comments, people!
I'm acting as a emergency communications manager.
I'm not really that. Yeah, that's all I have on those. I just want to get
I have something. Hey, Cameron Monaghan, you may know him as Cal Kestis, the actor who plays the Jedi Survivor.
Other Joker.
Or the other Joker. No, that's what's his face. That's the other guy.
He played a Joker in
Gotham. That's right. Sort of. It was like
one of the Jokers that wasn't the Joker.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. I did not watch that part. I didn't get up that part.
Joker babies.
Joker babies. That's the name of this episode. Joker babies.
Joker babies.
He said they're working at Ocala Comic-Con in Florida. He said they're working on the third Jedi Survivor game. Oh,
and let's just print money. Why not? I mean, you and me
all in.
Both big fans of that blaster lightsaber style. Fucking dope.
I like a good gun kata. I do.
Just like
I can say I probably use that the most out of the.
See, I
like double saber. I like double saber.
I actually thought you would have been the two-handed sword. The
I don't like dual.
Saber.
I did use cross saber a little bit, but I use probably double saber more, to be honest. Cross saber, I do like a big beater.
I actually used the cross saber to beat the last boss because I was having, although I was having a great time with the gun kata one. Yeah. I got beat a bunch of times, so I was like, let's try something different, and then I just happened to beat it.
I think I switched it up. I would switch it up because he had 3 different phases.
Yeah, I never did that.
I think I switched it up. I think that's what I did. Because there is a best way to do each one with a different phase, I think. I think it's
I think I just got super lucky because I hadn't even used that. I was just, you know what, just fuck it. I'm going to use the big sword because it gives better blasts and stuff for it. And I was like, oh, I beat him. Okay, well, it's like the credits are rolling.
That guy was terrible.
Yeah, okay.
That battle was terrible.
Yeah, I guess that.
It's like I hate
that was actually a fun. It was like it was not fun. I won't say it was challenging. It was a very challenging.
It took me about 30 times.
It felt like a Dark Souls.
It was like I was close to like taking the night off.
I did. Actually, Connor was watching me. He's like, "Dad, are you quitting?" I'm like, "I'm putting this away."
Yeah, I gotta put it away.
And then I came back and I was like, "I'll just try the cross everything." I was like, "Oh, I beat him."
Let me be clear. Let me be clear. Okay,
not a quarter.
Losing my mind. I'm gonna quit.
Yeah, I was going like, fuck, I was like, I'm gonna stop.
You sound like Joe Pesci in Home Alone.
When he's getting lectured, yeah. Yeah, that's great though. Let's do this. Let's go. There's some great characters. Most of them are still alive. No spoilers. Who do you think should be the main? Should it still be Cal Kestis? Should you get like a maybe play as Darth Vader for a little bit, or play as the Night Sister girl woman whose name I can't remember?
Arena? No, I don't know.
Yes,
I should know. Arena. I should know, right? I should know. I played it.
I mean, I played it. Doesn't mean.
Sure. I'm ready for it again. It's probably not going to be to like 2025. So.
Do you think they should bring back the Cho dude you killed at the end of the game and be like, I'm your friend again, Bodhi!
Hey, it's me, Bodhi! I have the never-ending dinner roll. Like, what? Oh, it's the wrong Bodhi. Bodhi Miller?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, James Gunn has confirmed that 3 actors are coming back, and you're going to be excited about this because John Cena, Peacemaker, you can't see him.
Yeah, how would you know if he's back?
Also, what would you say?
How would you know if he's back?
Because you see his suit still, I guess. Is his suit invisible as well? Do we know that?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Nobody's ever answered that question. Does his whole thing go invisible with him?
That'd be cool if he had. Like, I think they should do put a little joke in where he has like an invisibility helmet because it's all based on his helmets kind of thing. That'd be fine.
Viola Davis will be back as Amanda Waller, and Zolo Mariduena,
Mr. Zolodola, yeah,
will be back as Blue Beetle. You also know him from.
Which makes a ton of sense because Amanda Waller technically precedes the new DCU, but all those other characters are DCU characters.
Do you think we get Myrn back?
Isn't he dead?
Why not?
Who knows, right?
There's also one other character who's actor who's confirmed to be back, but not confirmed to be back. He's in talks to be back, but it's a different character. Have you heard this yet?
No.
So This is what we were waiting for anyway. Think of the character you can think of as DC that already has a person that is him. That would be Lobo, played by Jason Momoa. There is supposedly a talk that he will be playing Lobo. I'm like,
Jason Momoa will do anything.
Why wasn't he already doing that?
Man, I'll do anything.
Yeah, I have another piece of news about him doing something. But that's in a minute. I want to tell you this nice piece first before we tell you.
Way to segue right before you even segue. I love it.
I'm segueing into a segue into another segue.
About segues.
But yeah, so he's in talks to play Lobo, which is what they should have been doing in the first place, right?
My man.
But also,
do you think we'll go back to the whites for Aquaman? Then is that what you're saying?
That's the next one.
We'll start farming the whites.
So there's a rumor that for Aquaman 2, Jason Momoa kept trying to get Amber Heard to quit by dressing up as Johnny Depp and coming in intoxicated.
So by the way, this report is only through her and notes through her therapist. What an actual eyewitness had said later is that that's just how Jason Momoa naturally dresses.
I thought about that. I was like, what's the difference? I was like, he's probably got that stupid armband thing on or something, you know.
And I'm like, that also makes sense, I guess.
But also, supposedly, Elon Musk, her ex-boyfriend, stepped in to stop them from firing her. That's why she had the little death scene, basically, instead of being not at all.
You can't fire me, I quit.
What a wet fart that whole thing is.
That's a spoiler, Matt. Death scene, what? Spoilers.
The movie's out.
Is it out?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Aquaman 2's not out yet. You jackass. No, because the writer's strike. It's not finished.
What
you have to write some more Ocean Master dialogue. I'm the master of the ocean.
Wait, is there a Mandela effect where I thought I saw this? Maybe
no. They do basically kill her.
Oh no, it shows her like dying like a trailer. That's what I think. She's dead. She's not gonna be in it.
Spoilers, guys.
She's in it for like 5 seconds.
Spoiler cast over here. This guy.
She's guaranteed. She's in it for 5 seconds.
What if she's not? What if she's
conjecture?
I'm back.
I'm the most interesting actress in this thing.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. And just starts eating dry toast.
Underwater. So
that was good. I almost included that one, so I'm glad you did. I have something even better though, so shut up.
Okay.
Matt, if you could have one cinematic universe, what would it be? Horror cinematic. Let's narrow down, 'cause this is crazy.
So I was saying it's Teletubbies, but then you said horror, so Teletubbies cinematic universe.
What if it was Halloween? Ding, 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 ding.
Is this A24? Is this an A24 thing?
No. Although did you see that trailer for the A24 Iron Claw?
I didn't.
Dude, I should have said it to you. I'm so sorry.
Supposedly A24 is trying to buy the rights to Halloween, I guess.
Well, they already have a TV deal, so
okay.
Someone's already...
Supposedly they're trying to buy the movie rights to Halloween. That's one of the things they're trying to do. I'm interested.
But also,
will it be Halloween 3, though?
Name
Silver Shamrock.
Name a spin-off show for Halloween.
Silver Shamrock.
Yeah, like that. Really? That's really it, though.
Maybe it's like... Okay, listen.
Like Mike Myers
Shut up and listen. Shut up and listen. Office-style show, but it's about Silver Shamrock. Like how they.
I mean, are we going to write this then?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I'll write
guys, we're available to write this.
We'll crowdfund to get like a spec script on.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, what's today?
I want to join the writers.
It's today the 11th.
Today is the 12th.
So 19 more days till Halloween. 19 more days till Halloween.
I also like the kind of Irish accent for Silver Shamrock. 19 more days.
19 more days till Halloween.
Yes, so they have a cinematic universe possibly following this TV deal. Because obviously you're going to need... If it's TV deal, you're going to need...
fucking care.
You're going to need...
Why?
Michael Myers. You're going to need... Mike Myers, maybe. He's like, yeah, baby, I'm a bad guy, yeah, baby. Speaking of which, guess my Halloween costume. Hint, Mike Myers.
Shrek.
I love that ideally now. Let's just say Jamie has played a companion character to the character.
Is she going to be Foxy Cleopatra?
Oh my god. If only. I mean, she's Foxy Cleopatra already in my life.
Are you going to be Dr. Evil? Are you going to be his character from So I Married an Axe Murderer?
This is a very
I already know this. You already told me. I'm just joking around. She told me when she was over at my house.
It's party time. It's excellent.
I'm glad you finally settled it. Are you shaving the beard for it, though?
I told her I'm going to have to shave the beard.
Right.
Because when I did my costume last year,
did she go? Oh,
no, I'm like, dude, she's like, I don't know if it'll grow back. I'm like, that's not how beards.
What
work.
if it didn't grow back?
What if like all my other hair fell out too? I'm like, oh god,
Yeah, and like your eyebrows fell off.
oh no! I like turned to powder.
Next Halloween costume though,
And then I'm powdered.
hey, fortunate. You're so fortunate. Hashtag blessed.
If you're completely hair bald, you
Hey
can
Mike,
call whatever you want.
when you're thinking of if you wanted a movie for Rick and Morty, who would you want your main director to be? Like, think about the best.
Michael
director.
Bay.
Close.
I already have this, so I'm just gonna guess 2 more. Guillermo del Toro.
Would be better.
Guillermo del Toro
Would
That's
be
what I call
better.
him, by the way.
I got it. I get what you're saying. Danny Elfman, just as his directing debut.
Yeah, well, I know he has directed before, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I was like, oh, that's an interesting choice. But also doing the score.
But also, Zack Snyder.
And I'd be like, dun, 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 dun. I'm like, okay,
Zack Snyder has given interest to Dan Harmon, supposedly, about directing a Rick and Morty movie.
Oh, I got some quotes if you want.
Okay, let's hear him.
He said,
Can you say it in Dan Harmon's voice?
he's like, not him saying, I get to do it, or anything like that. He was totally a super fan, and was like, is there any way I can help get the movie started? Using my Snyderness? Which, is totally something he made, like Dan Harmon just made up. My Snyderness.
I know. I
Exactly.
could feel Zack Snyder saying that though at the same time. My Snyderness.
Yeah, maybe.
Do we get a Snyder cut of Rick and Morty?
Well, that was part of
whole
the
thing?
joke he made. He's like, oh, well, he can make a Snyder cut, but then I can make a cut of his cut, and it can be like 6 hours long. Rick and Morty.
Was it on Harmontown? It sounds like Harmontown skit.
I didn't write down the source of this. But I'm down. Oh no, I was actually, I think it was Hollywood Reporter or something.
Hollyweird. That's what I
It was
say.
an interview with Hollywood Reporter, I think.
Oh shit, my
If I
phone is
remember
almost
correctly.
dead.
Oh God, no.
It's almost dead.
You've got to keep going. Let's keep moving. Matt, shut up. Newer, better thing than Rick and Morty, Matt.
Okay.
Jerry Seinfeld has teased a continuation of the hit 90s sitcom. What?
My phone died.
What? So when asked of what he thought of the series' controversial finale, he replied, I have a secret for you.
I have a secret for you.
about the ending, but
About
I
the
can't
ending.
really tell. It's because it's a secret. Here's what I'll tell you, okay? But you can't tell anybody. Something's going to happen that has to do with that ending. It hasn't happened yet, and just what you're thinking. We're thinking of Larry, and I have also been thinking about it. So you'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
What's that about? I think he said after that too.
It's like, what are they talking about with the endings of these shows?
So Matt, are you excited for
No,
more?
I don't really give a shit about that.
What if it's just stars Michael Richards?
Only if he's doing like just
And just
great
starts,
voice.
there's someone. Like, no, just go, please, no, please, no, please, no, please.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Why are you doing
Why?
this? How much cocaine did you have?
No.
How much cocaine did you have?
I can't imagine the level of cocaine I would need in my brain to just go, I should say a racial slur out loud and see what happens.
There were several of them in a row.
He was screaming them, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
in that
he was
clip. No. Bro, no.
Okay, one last thing I got.
I got nothing because my phone's dead.
Yeah, loser. This is the best thing, then. The winner, because I arrested him.
You molested
Daredevil Born Again is on hold.
Yeah, I see the writers
reboots.
quit.
No, they were fired.
They're fired.
Yeah, so the sources say that the writers, and I thought this is like, this has got to be like retaliation for like the new writers thing, but it sound, at least from the way they're spinning it sounds like they were writing something maybe a little bizarre. So it was, the writers Corman and Ord crafted a legal procedural that did not resemble the Netflix version, known for its action and violence.
It was just like Law and Order, basically.
Cox didn't even show up in his costume until the 4th episode. Marvel, after greenlighting the concept, I really spelled this while drunk, found itself needing to rethink the original intention of the show, and so they've completely just put the show on hold.
Like, they need this show to be almost popcorny at this point.
Oh, sure. Especially after doing what they did with his little cameo, where it was just like a very fun, caddish thing.
Sure.
And like, let's do a legal procedural. Like, yeesh, okay, no.
Nobody fucking wants that.
Like, we want to see
Plus,
Daredevil kick
you
some
sort
ass.
of already did that with She-Hulk. Like,
Yeah,
She-Hulk was like...
They were like, which they did poorly, by the way. I love She-Hulk. I just thought
there possibly is a second season of that coming too.
I don't care with that. I like the show, and I think and Tatiana Maslany can do.
And I got it for what it was. I really like She-Hulk, and I got it for what it was too. But Daredevil needs to be grittier.
Well, sure. I mean, because he's a straight level hero.
It is better grittier.
But they can. There's a way to not make it gritty, but still make it like grounded in New York, as opposed to just being like I'm in a courtroom all day. Like nobody wants the least interesting part of that character. The fun part
legit. If I see no court case, I'm fine.
The fun part about Matt Murdock was he would pop in and be like, I just got you out of this speeding ticket or got you out of this murder charge or something.
Sure.
That was a cool thing, but it wasn't like, let's continue with this case. Day 5.
Let's see his whole fucking case. Let's see deposition
evidence. Like, no one cares about that. Like,
here's him picking jurors.
Oh, God.
He's listening to heartbeats like, nope, that guy's lying. Sorry, you gotta go. Number 6.
See, that could be fun, though. That part could be fun.
Yeah, but once, not like more than 3 minutes.
It becomes very gimmicky because it's like that's we get he's a good, but he's also like he's using his power. It's cool. So I'm okay with them running the best story. They haven't really been doing that, in my opinion, with those properties. So let's take your time. Write a good story.
Listen, you got time. Don't fuck it up. Ahsoka, you pulled it up a little bit, but everything Marvel-wise has been just there, and a lot of people are kind of getting to the point where, like, we don't want to be a part of this anymore. Like, actors aren't, the fans aren't, because we're like, what are you watching? Like, I don't care about this anymore. And what is this leading to? Nobody knows. Especially because John Majors put that whole character in limbo, where they don't even know if he's going to be the big bad he was supposed to be,
I mean, supposedly he's still on board. So.
Yeah, let's see if the Bruce are on board, but it's all up to what happens in the courts and stuff, too, so it's like...
So maybe, what if Matt Murdock is defending Kang, but it's just Jonathan Majors in court, getting him off on those charges?
Well, it could be a good cross-brand promotion.
So I'm saying about that, like, it's like he's like, I'm real world Kang, and you're like, oh, okay, well,
yeah, I'm just a dirty dick, Kang.
Allegedly, guys,
allegedly. Hey, I think we did it.
We did
season 5, episode 1. I think we have to quit. This was the best episode we've ever done.
So we'll see you never, guys.
That's it. Sorry, guys. Hey, thanks for stopping by, and remember. Stay classy.
Fing Fan Fum.